Alright, okay. I started this way too late. Okay, sorry about this. Oh yay, Mario Maker for Switch. That is good. I wanted this. Okay, this is as much as I'm gonna be able to do for the meantime. Oh, you can have slants now for Mario Maker. That's good. Awesome. Mario Maker 2. Could have called it some... Oh, that's new. Oh, you get the suns? That's cool. Oh, wow, this is a lot more complex stuff than in... Oh my gosh, that's a lot of complex stuff, actually. Oh, hey, plant. Oh, sweet, we got Cat Mario now? That's cool. And, like... What the heck was that? Oh wow, the fire kind of ricochets. Oh my gosh, everything is just crazy. June.
Hi everyone. I'm Yoshiaki
Like
Koizumi,
3 months.
and I'll be your guide
Hey.
for today's Nintendo Direct.
Koizumi. Show me what you got.
You just got your first look at the brand new sequel to Super Mario Maker, which we're of course calling Super Mario Maker 2.
Yeah, 2.
There will be brand new features, and many new elements are in development.
Could have just
as
been
we speak.
new Super Mario Maker,
So please stay
since Nintendo loves putting new at the end of their titles.
tuned. Next, let's cover today's Nintendo Switch headlines.
Yeah. I know there's gonna be some Fire Emblem news.
For the first time in 10 years,
Ooh, Marvel.
the Marvel Ultimate Alliance
Oh,
series returns
this.
with a new 4-player
Ah.
action RPG and an all-new original story.
Not big
Assemble
on
your ultimate dream team from a
games
huge
like
cast
this.
of Marvel superheroes, from the Guardians of the Galaxy to the Avengers, Defenders, X-Men, and more, to stop Thanos and the Black
Oh, hey,
Order
Thanos.
from unleashing cosmic chaos. You can
I
play
mean, we
together
already
in
had
team mode,
Thanos on the
local
Nintendo
system,
Switch.
or
Just
online.
look at Smash.
And get closer to the action with a dynamic zoomed-in heroic camera. And speaking of heroic, it's time to go higher.
Oh, hey,
further,
Captain
and
Marvel.
faster with Marvel's ultimate cosmic protector, Captain Marvel. Wield her power against those that would do harm to the universe. As characters level up,
Alright.
you'll learn skills you can use on the fly.
She looks a lot different than movie Captain Marvel from all those, like, pictures I've seen. Then again, like, that Thor is definitely not Marvel Thor. So, I mean, not Marvel Thor. Duh. No, it's...
unprecedented levels as you creatively combine hero skills into synergy.
You know what I mean. Shush.
Your most powerful attacks can even be combined into an Ultimate Alliance Extreme Attack. The team-up possibilities will be off the charts when Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order, launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Oh, exclusively. Look at you,
Welcome
Nintendo.
back, Box Boy.
Getting your exclusive Marvel content.
Get ready to unload some boxes and have fun doing it. The critically acclaimed puzzle series Box Boy is coming to Nintendo Switch for the first time. This brand new game is tightly
I think I've
packed
heard
with
about
tons of
this.
content, including brand new puzzles and new features. We fit something
I
else
think the
in,
original
too.
one. Up.
This
Box
time,
Girl.
2 players can box it up together. To restore peace on the Box Planet, you must work as a team, solve puzzles, and beat those stages. After completing the story,
Oh,
you can
that's
access a whole separate adventure
A
starring
lot of
Cutie,
different,
the tall one.
like, unique puzzle stuff that's pretty cool.
In all, there are 270 stages to beat. That's the highest in the series to date. Use your brain boxes to think outside the box and lead our heroes to the goal. Box Boy and Box Girl will unload on Nintendo Switch April 26th. The ultimate spring update.
Oh, are we gonna get Joker news? Or just gonna talk about how Piranha Plant's in the game
Super
now?
Smash Bros. Ultimate is about to spring forward with the
Three-
version 3.0
They just
update
put out
this
2.0
spring.
like a
What are
week
we
or
at,
so
you
ago.
ask? You'll just have to wait to find out. Remember, Joker is
Joker,
part of
yes.
Challenger Pack 1.
Oh,
He's secretly
God,
preparing
no,
for
show
battle.
us more.
This moment will finally come
Yes.
before the end of April. In
Okay,
other
so
words, this year,
his
Springtime
default stuff is
the
gonna
time
be
to
like
smash.
melee
And don't
attacks
forget,
with his
new Super
fists
Smash
and
Bros. Series amiibo
knife,
figures are
and
on the way
that
too.
is a Simon. That is a good-looking Simon amiibo. So why have amiibo separately for
There's
Squirtle
even
and
more to
Bulbasaur? I
explore in
guess
Captain Toad Treasure
I
Tracker.
don't know. I don't get
It's
it.
never too late for a journey through the
And
maze-like
more
miniature
Captain
worlds
Toad.
of the Captain Toad Treasure Tracker game. In fact, we have 2 new announcements for the Nintendo Switch version. After a
Oh,
new
free update.
all
That's
courses
cool.
will support 2-player co-op. Maybe Captain Toad won't be so nervous with
Multiplayer.
someone at his side. 2 heads are better than 1, and an extra set of hands goes a long way. This free update will be available later today. And some paid downloadable content is
Oh,
coming.
DLC.
We're adding in 18 new challenges that'll see you traveling to 5 new courses, from sunken ships to a kingdom.
I mean, at
of
least they gave like some
and
free
achieving new
stuff too.
objectives in
If
existing
it was just like
courses.
purely like pay us money for this stuff in this game that I'm not sure how big.
Captain Toad and Toadette must obtain the Shining Crowd in each course, all of which can be played alone or with a second player. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker's special episode will be available for purchase as soon as, well, later today, giving
Oh,
you
that's-
early access
that's
to
nice.
one of the courses. The rest of the content will launch on March 14th. If you don't have the game yet, look out for a digital bundle available on Nintendo eShop later today. It contains the full game and gives you access to Captain Toad Treasure Tracker's special episode once it's available.
Sure do love their deals.
Feel yourself for
Ooh,
old school action
Bloodstained.
in an all-new Gothic
Oh
castle.
yeah, I've heard about
The
this game.
side-scrolling action of
Or
yore shall
not?
rise once more in Bloodstained Ritual of the Night.
Oh, is
And
this like a
so,
sequel of the
young
one
Lady
that I...
Miriam,
or-
host of the Alchemist's Curse.
I'm very confused. I only knew
Gifts,
like Bloodstained
enslaved
from like a
demons
couple
brought by
videos
the
I've
curse's original
watched.
host, Jeeble.
Like there was
These
like 3
powers,
characters,
you can
right? It
steal
was
the
like
abilities of enemies.
an
Then
old
grab
man,
into
a
the will
girl, a vampire, and then
dart
the
about
main
Jeeble's
dude.
castle at lightning
right?
speed. Here, the laws of reality
very
and 2
confused.
side-scrollers don't apply.
This looks a
Throughout
lot
the
of
castle,
fun.
A treasure trove of side quests, deadly tasks, and small touches flesh out the campaign.
Your body is covered with weird decorations.
You mean her
Beyond the main
tattoos?
story, you can dig
Oh,
deep
hey,
into
that's
character
nice.
customization, subquests, and more.
Oh,
Stop the
you
fall
can
of
change
man
their
at the hands of
skin color
demons,
to like
and don't be afraid
unnatural
to show
colors
them
like
your dark
green
side.
and blue. It just
Bloodstained
looks
Ritual
odd.
of the Night emerges from the shadows this summer. The time has come to build a new world
Ooh,
and take on the children
there's
of
Dragon
Rhyhorn.
Quest Builders, right? I think,
Empty
or
Island,
just
you'll
no,
ally
yeah,
yourself with the
Dragon Quest
mysterious
Builders
Balrog
2.
and defend your world from monstrous forces. Enlist villagers to help rebuild and fight alongside you in the story mode. Or unite with 3 other builders to create your own island in local co-op or
Yep,
online.
but don't expect
You
the
gather
first game
materials,
to have any
craft
like
objects and tools,
decrease in
and
price.
hide by building any structure
That
you
guy
can
looked
imagine.
like a Super Saiyan Blue.
Now you can dash, glide.
Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff. Oh hey, then you can play it like actual Minecraft.
And warp all over the new retro-inspired map. If you own the previous game on the Nintendo Switch system, you can craft a legendary builder's
You can just
outfit
like it. This just looks so Akira Toriyama. You can just like, it just radiates. It just radiates like his art style even more than like Dragon
There are
Ball.
more Nintendo Switch headlines to come, but first, a word from Mr. Koizumi.
Okay, Koizumi.
Well, how's it looking? Next. We have a new announcement for that classic RPG series. Please
Wait.
take a look.
Well, I'm not familiar with this sound effect.
There are RPGs,
Oh, is it? It's
and
Fire
then there's
Emblem.
Dragon Quest,
No,
the
Dragon.
series that
Okay,
define the
I'm
genre.
stupid. I'm not
The
very
latest entry
familiar
is
on
charging onto
Dragon
Nintendo
Quest or
Switch
Fire
in
Emblem,
full
so
force,
I
pairing
wasn't
the series'
entirely sure.
beloved style and perfectly balanced battles with the most impressive scope and elaborate story in series history. Where there is light, darkness follows. For no one does this ring truer than the Luminary, the boy that prophecy says will succeed the last hero and protect the world from a terrible land. In an odd twist of fate, the boy's royal birthright is snatched from him. On the day he becomes an adult, he finally discovers his true heritage and the powers that make him the Luminary.
Something about that just screams like Zelda. It's just like, oh, I have this symbol on my hand and I get this special sword.
So begins the perilous journey of a hunted hero and the ragtag.
And again, I'm not sure how many other games that's a thing with, because I know with Fire Emblem there's this symbol Lucina has on her eye and then Chrom has it on his arm, so maybe that's similar to that too.
Monsters roam free of random encounters. When you engage them,
Oh, that looks very nice.
in turn-based battles, you must know when to attack, when to heal, when to use magic, and when to switch your party members' orders. As you do, you'll earn skill points which can be used to teach party members attacks, spells, and improve their abilities. You can also collect materials so you can forge weapons, armor, and accessories. Looking for an item? Then help people out in side quests. Or try your hand at the casino. Or horse racing.
Horse racing?
Erdrea is full of surprises like these, and this time, the player has the power to choose on the fly between the land's gorgeous HD vistas and the 2D 16-bit glory of old.
So wait, you can play the game in both? I kind of like zoned out for a second.
Field and battle tunes. If you want, you can change between the original sound and the new one whenever you want.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
you can also experience the journey with English or Japanese audio.
勇者の奇跡ってやつだ。
Oh, this game looks real nice. Like I've played like a tiny bit of one Fire, I mean not Fire Emblem. I've played a tiny bit of one Dragon Quest game for the PlayStation 2, but I don't remember what it was, which number it was. Definitive Edition S.
Echoes of an Elusive Age, Definitive Edition.
God, you just gotta love those video games with just very, like, it's the same name, but they
While
just
we
keep
just
adding
announced the
stuff onto
addition
it.
of these new stories, there will be more new information to share in the future. Please look forward to learning more.
Can't wait for the
For
day
now,
where they,
let's
like,
continue with more Nintendo Switch
like,
headlines.
announce, like, we're finally giving you Mother 3, and then just
A
everything
Disney
explodes.
Tsum Tsum game
Oh,
like
it's
you've
a
never seen
what?
before.
I don't want this.
Stuffed Disney toys took the world by storm, and now they're ready for
Dude,
an
I haven't
after-hours
seen these
party
things
at the
in,
toy
like,
store in Disney
years.
Tsum Tsum Festival.
I didn't even know if they were still a thing.
Play with your friends and family in a wide variety of competitive and cooperative games that support up to 4 players. You can play online as well with players from around the world.
That map just looks like Pac-Man,
And
kind
you
of.
can't mention Disney Tsum Tsum without talking puzzles.
That,
Connect
I don't
matching
count that as a
Tsum Tsum to clear
puzzle.
them and
That's
set a
just
high
like,
score. The game also features
Eh,
a two-player
I guess you
mode
can
for
say
local
it.
and online
Like-
competitive matches.
whatever.
Disney Tsum Tsum Festival will steal our hearts in 2019.
Tell us Persona's coming to the
We're
Switch,
taking up a distress
because
call
that
with
is
the Atlas
something
Star
I
system.
want, because I want to
But
play
this time,
Persona 5.
It's far from friendly. In fact, it's none other than Starwolf's infamous lieutenants, Andrew Oikini, Pigma Dengar, and the Great Leon. Now Peppy, Falco, and Slippy have no choice but to hunt them down, like the animals they
Oh,
are,
this looks
in a
real
challenging new
nice.
series of missions you can only find in the spring update of Starlink Battle for Atlas. Every member of the Star Fox team has their own special pilot
Just
ability
give
and
us a
skill
new
tree.
Star Fox
Each
game.
pilot can take on any of the new missions and also
Because this,
boxes
you
missions
you
for the
basically already have,
It's
like,
time for a
all
game
of the
seek
resources
and
to make
destroy.
one.
But don't expect Wolf to play fair. Look forward to news on the rest of the additional content, such as starship races and faction missions, so you're ready.
This is
when Star
more than
Fox
likely
joins
just,
the
like,
Starlink
prepping
Battle
for,
Atlas
like,
update this April.
An actual Star Fox game, maybe.
A heartfelt
making
fantasy
stuff. What is
adventure
this?
crops up once again. Another season, another reason to wield weapons and spells against monsters.
Which game is this?
Interact with townsfolk
It
daily.
is about to be
Grow
fall!
vegetables and fruits at the farm. hook some fish, cook up a storm, or even raise monsters. This fantastical circle of life will keep you coming back for more in Rune Factory 4 Special, fully remastered for Nintendo Switch. Battle alongside townsfolk
So it's like a
before long.
remaster
They become more than just
of an
friends.
old game. I love you. That's just like a really, really
Life has in store for you,
simple stuff.
exclusively
Oh
in
my
this
god.
new version of the game.
It's an RPG dating sim. You can also like tame animals or something like that.
Factory 4 Special will be ripe for the playing later this year. And
Oh.
we can finally confirm that Rune Factory 5 is in development. Look forward to more info in the future.
I've never heard of Rune Factory before
Soon,
in my
the
life.
time will come
Oh,
to
is
slay
this Fire
monsters
Emblem?
and rescue lost souls. Before those souls become monsters. In this action RPG from the developers of I Am Setsuna
it's
and
a
Lost Sphere, step into
Square
a realm built
game,
upon the
Square
tenets
Enix.
of reincarnation. Its people lead repressed lives, forbidden to mourn the loss of loved ones. To uphold these tenets, Kagachi must travel between the living world
Kagachi?
and the beyond to rescue lost souls from a terrible fate, becoming monsters.
Terrible fate, you say?
When battling these creatures, the lost souls you've rescued can manifest within you, granting you new powers. Each soul's powers are different, so you must choose the right soul for the situation at hand. In this deep single-player campaign, there will be many battles. You will fight, and you will become stronger. Those who fall to grief are lost, and the lost don't reincarnate. The very foundations of reincarnation will begin to crumble when Oninaki launches in summer 2019.
Oninaki.
Cars, robots. and
Okay, well this is something I don't need
World
to guess. This is obviously
You know what that
freaking
means?
Mario.
Yoshi's
Yeah,
Crafted World is
not
almost
Yoshi.
here.
What? Yoshi doesn't have his own
We'd
game
like to put the many
series.
facets of these crafty courses on
I'm
display.
sorry, that was a very poor attempt at a joke.
As Yoshi, you'll go rafting.
How long has this been
race
going
solar
on for?
cars, And tear
I don't
through the
even-
sky on a plane. Nice shot, Yoshi. Hey, that robot's pretty huge for a miniature. Even at this scale, you'll have some challenging bosses to wrangle. Using in-game coins you've racked up, you can collect crafted costumes. If you wear one, it'll
Loot
offer a
boxes?
protection
People
from
in the
enemies.
chat are going loot boxes.
There are more than 180 of these costumes, and some of them can be tricky to get your hands on.
Well, if you want the Labo costume, you have to actually have a Nintendo Labo.
The Yoshi's Crafted World game will finally hatch on March 29th.
But does he pay his
We have more
taxes?
Nintendo Switch headlines coming up, but first, another update from Mr. Koizumi.
Come on, Koizumi, stop blue
How's it
balling
going
us.
so far? Next, we have a follow-up on the latest installment in one of our long-running series.
Oh, Fire Emblem.
Three Houses.
Yeah,
Please have a look.
been meaning to get into this series. Probably gonna get like Awakening. Oh my gosh, this is very choppy.
Oh my. What could have brought you here?
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid
Yeah,
north,
I think we've been going
is
at
the
this
home
for
of
about
the
like
Holy Kingdom
20
of
minutes-ish,
Vargas,
maybe.
ruled by the royal
19
family
maybe.
and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
In the Fire Emblem Three Houses game, you are the hero the world needs. You start out as a mercenary traveling with a group led by your father, Geralt.
Oh,
After
another
an
Fire Emblem
unexpected
game with a
incident reveals
father.
an unknown power
I
hidden
know
within,
Awakening has
you'll
one
travel
with
to Garrick
Chrom,
Monastery,
but I
where
don't
you'll
think you play
receive
as
an offer
Lucina
to
though.
teach at the Officers' Academy. Around that same time, you alone begin to see a mysterious girl named Sothis, who appears within your mind.
Dodge you from now on, right?
Okay.
Garrick Mach Monastery lies at the center of 3 large territories. It is the home base of the Church of Seiros, the main religion of
Seiros.
Fodlan, as well as the Knights of Seiros. Not only does the church serve to maintain order in Fodlan, its monastery also houses the Officers' Academy. Those who train there will go on to shoulder the future of Fodlan. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses. The Black Eagles is for students from the Adrestian Empire, including the house leader.
I don't know
and
why, but
future
first thing I
Emperor
thought of
Ulfar.
when I saw those 3 symbols, I was like,
The
Attack
Blue
on
Lions
Titan?
boasts
3
Prince
classes?
Dimitri of the Holy Kingdom
But
of
no.
Fargus as its house leader. This house is for students from his kingdom. The Golden Deer is for students from the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, who is the heir of the noble family that leads the Alliance. As a professor, you will lead the students of one of these houses and instruct them. In addition to the house leaders, there are many other students to meet, each
Oh my
with
god,
their
that dude's
own unique
chin.
personalities and skills. Which house will you choose?
Maybe the red one. I forgot what the name was.
Students are expected to travel to various lands, sometimes with the Knights of Seiros themselves, and gain real battle experience, including everything from defeating bandits to suppressing rebellions. These may be class assignments, but the stakes in each battle are very real. Whether your students live or die will depend on your leadership. Strategize as the battle progresses to claim victory.
Yeah, I know that that's a thing Fire Emblem
At the
like
Officers'
has a
Academy,
lot of just a
your
lot of
students
character
will work
death.
diligently each day so that they may wield a variety of weapons.
Like every character is
Master the study
permadeath.
of magic
I appreciate your coaching.
and acquire special skills such as horsemanship.
Hopefully, it'll have that one option that like
You have been entrusted with their future.
that
and it's
Awakening
up to
has
you to
apparently,
guide
where
each of
they
them
don't,
and
where
help
your
them
units
hone
don't
their
have
abilities.
permadeath.
Through combat
because
experience and study, you
I'm
can
not
help
very
your
good at
students
tactical
reach their
RPGs,
full
so
potential.
if they die, they'd basically just everyone would be
Your
dead.
students can also interact with each other at the academy, and by doing so, their bonds will strengthen, and they'll be able to better support each other on the battlefield.
Hey, over here!
Forward, now!
3 territories, 3 houses. Your very own journey. Fire Emblem 3 Houses will release on July 26th.
Ah, July. So it's
So, how
basically
does it look?
5 months.
Originally, we announced that Fire Emblem 3 Houses would release this spring, but more development time will be necessary. And so the new release date is July 26th. That means we'll have to ask you to wait a little longer, but we hope you'll look forward to the next generation of Fire Emblem all the same. Time for some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
In this next entry of this iconic series, the last player standing wins.
Tetris?
99 players.
Battle Royale!
Only one reigns supreme. This
Tetris Battle Royale!
is Tetris 99.
God damn it! I was right! God dang
The
it!
iconic puzzle game arrives with an online experience like no other. Nintendo
Freaking
Switch
Battle
players
Royale
can battle for
Tetris.
dominance in this free-to-download game.
Oh, it's free.
If you're attacked with garbage,
Well, hey.
attack back to defeat the other 98 players and become the sole survivor.
I'm willing to get it if it's free.
Nintendo Switch Online members, be ready to join the fight. Tetris
I
99
like this.
will be available for download later
I like
today.
this remix.
Look forward to battling it out in upcoming online events. Prepare to kill, survive, or die.
Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight. Imagine this. You're alone, struck by fear, struggling to survive. And then you meet another survivor. But it's too late. The killer is upon you. Now run. Hide. Scavenge for items. Open the gates and escape with your life. Or take on the role of the killer to make the so-called survivors your next victims. Terrifying? Oh yes. Satisfying? Just you wait. With loads of maps, characters, and cosmetics to earn, you'll experience a deep progression system.
Isn't Jason one of the characters, like one of the killers in this game?
Discover the true meaning of horror when Dead by Daylight creeps
Or maybe
up
I'm thinking
on
of
Nintendo
another
Switch
horror
this fall.
character.
This dog will ruin your day.
Deltarune. What? Deltarune for Switch? Nani? But the game isn't even finished. There's only like one part. Deltarune Chapter 1. What? Now. Censored spoiler-free trailer. That's good, because I am... Oh my god, this is stupid. I love it. Get off me, you stupid mutt! Yeah. If only there was actually that many dogs. For free! Hey! When I actually finish the game in my playthrough, then I'll play it on my Switch.
The futuristic mech action game. Damon
Heck yeah! I'm all excited. Oh hey,
Hello everyone.
who are you?
I'm Kenichiro Tsukuda, producer of Daemon X Machina, and I have some news for you. Later today, they'll be releasing a demo called
Ah,
Daemon X
robots.
Machina Prototype Mission on Nintendo eShop. for
Mecha.
Nintendo. The game is still
Oh my gosh, she was big.
In the demo, you can battle through 4 different missions while exploring the basic
Nah, she
controls
probably
and
wasn't big, but she
customizations of your personal
probably
mech known
just
as
had a
the
big
Arsenal.
face.
You can also experience a boss battle in the final mission, so please try it out. After playing the demo, we'd like to hear your feedback.
Oh, a demo. I'm definitely playing that
A
then.
short online survey by sending an email invite to some players who try out prototype missions. If you weren't selected for the survey, we also welcome your feedback via social media. We appreciate your feedback and hope to make this game the best it can be. We have more to say about Daemon X Machina, so please follow the official Nintendo of America Twitter account.
Now, the person who's voicing over, translating his words,
Daemon X
sounds like
Machina
he's got something in
is
his
launching this
throat.
summer. With that in mind, the development team is working hard right now, so please stay tuned.
Realistic racing is headed for Nintendo
Up
Switch.
racing.
Grid Autosport comes fully loaded with a mix of high-speed thrills, believable handling, and a difficulty level that scales to your skills. You'll feel like a pro racer as you master the world's fastest cars to win motorsport's most exhilarating races. From the prestigious circuit of Spa-Francorchamps to the
This is
narrow city
just...
streets of
I could care
Barcelona.
less
All
about
DLC
this.
is included with 100 cars, 100 circuits, and some welcome additions like motion controls and custom controls. Players can race online or locally, and 2 players can race split screen on a single system. From street racing to demolition derby, when Grid Autosport speeds onto Nintendo Switch in summer 2019. Enter the Viking Age to experience Senua's journey again.
This is a new
or
looking
for the
thing.
very first time. Created in collaboration with neuroscientists and people who experience psychosis, Hellblade
Neuroscientists.
pulls players deep into the mind of Senua. This broken Celtic warrior will embark on a haunting vision quest through Viking hell to fight for the soul of her dead lover. Hellblade has won multiple awards, including BAFTAs for performance, audio and artistic achievement, British Game, and Game Beyond Entertainment. Find out why when Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice releases on Nintendo Switch this spring. Nintendo Switch lineup just keeps getting
Aw.
stronger.
No, we only got a tiny bit of
Kombat
Smash.
11 proves the saga 25
And so far,
years
I don't
of
even think we're
talent
even
far from
getting
over.
Animal
All new
Crossing this
custom
thing.
character
Gosh dang.
variations, plus new characters and returning veterans taking up the fight. In a fresh new adventure, Unravel 2 sees players
Yeah,
take control
Unravel
of
2.
two adorable Yarnies. Control both Yarnies on your own in single player, or play with a friend in local co-op for some puzzling platforming fun when Unravel 2 comes to Nintendo Switch March 22nd. For the first time on Nintendo Switch,
Really?
experience
Assassin's Creed?
3 Remastered
Oh, it's a
with
3.
revamped gameplay and
So
features
one of
tweaked
the
to system
better
like motion
Assassin's
aiming with
Creeds.
touch input. Set in the American Revolution, explore one of the most iconic eras in history as you fight
Oh wait,
for
this
freedom
was
and
this game.
independence and usher in the rise
I mean,
of
this game
nations.
was alright.
All the original downloadable content,
I-
plus the
I
entire
liked
standalone
2 and
game,
1 better.
Assassin's Creed Liberation Remastered will be included when they launch together on May 21st. Final Fantasy fans, better open your calendars. We're excited to announce that Final Fantasy VII will find its new home on Nintendo Switch March 26th.
Oh, well, I already have
We can also
7 on
announce
my
that
PC.
Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon Everybody
I haven't
will
finished
release
it,
on
though.
March 20th. We're pleased to announce that Final Fantasy IX will journey onto Nintendo Switch later today. Once a classic, always a classic. That's all for today's Nintendo Switch headlines.
When we still have like 5 minutes left.
How's everything looking? Well, we have a bit more to share in this Nintendo Direct.
Yeah,
Please stay with us until the end.
you better
Let's take a look, shall we?
give some info on some things that we want. Even though that sounds very demanding. What is this? Power Rangers? This sounds like something Power Rangers. This seems... Okay, now I can't just stop seeing JoJo. It looks like they have stands. Stando power! And here I thought Jump Force was going to be the closest we'd get to a new JoJo game. Look at this. They look like they have stands.
You people are leading all of humanity straight to damnation.
Straight to damnation? You're the terrorist here!
You're the terrorist.
Understand. My heart goes out to you two. All because of how you were born. Doomed to be used by those idiots until you die. Chained to your fate. Powerless.
I mean, hey, besides, like, the JoJo jokes I was making, this actually seems pretty interesting.
What the hell are they? Why did you make them?
I really hoped you two wouldn't get caught up in all this. Now don't go dying on me.
Got, like, 2-ish minutes left, I think. Persona! I think. Or was that Persona? I don't think. No, that
You
wasn't
just witnessed
Persona.
this astral change.
I saw the P and I was like, oh, hey, Persona.
At Platinum Games.
Yeah, I
It's
think
like
that's
two
it.
characters were fighting together during battle, didn't it? I hope you're excited to learn more about how combat will play out in this game. Please stay tuned. And speaking of Platinum Games, I'm sure you're very curious about Bayonetta 3.
Oh, hey, Bea.
Rest assured, the developers of Bayonetta 3 are hard at work, and I hope you're looking forward to learning more. Our next title will be the last announcement of the day. Please check it out.
Come on. Come on. No. What is this? What is this? Zelda! Zelda! Yeah! Is this gonna be Link's Awakening remade? What? Oh, heck yes! Oh my gosh! Yo! I have this on my, like, 3DS. Like, whoa! Oh, this looks way cartoony than I was expecting. I mean, I'll take it. It's new. It's a remake, and it looks new. Now we got those 2D sequences. 29, so it's gonna be this year. Hopefully. Hopefully this summer, maybe.
So, what did you think? At long last, 1993's Game Boy Classic, The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, will find new life on Nintendo Switch. After 26 years, it has been reborn as a new experience, and we'll have more to say in the future.
You'd think they remake like Zelda 1
Please
or
look forward
something.
to its release. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you so much for watching.
And then they hit us with some surprise. Nope. Gosh dang. Well, I mean, hey, we got Zelda, and we got something with Joker. We got a tiny little tease of it. Deltarune, that was pretty good. Yeah, we got no Animal Crossing. We basically didn't get any Smash. Aside from that, like, thing talking about the, like, 3.0 update coming sometime this spring. But, yeah, I can't wait for that Zelda remake, and then also, my mind's blanking. I literally just got done watching this, but yeah, I'm gonna be excited for all that. Fire Emblem. I'm probably not gonna get that Fire Emblem until I've at least play something like Awakening, because I hear that game is really good for beginners to Fire Emblem. But, yeah. Thank you for watching, and have a good time.